share a membership with Jennifer?
Yes. So when you first get in, you'll check in the building behind me, and then you have two ways of walking in. One way is behind me, that will take you to the conservatory, and then another way is this way behind me, and that will take you to the desert garden. And we'll go in this way because we want to go in to the conservatory. I like to go where people don't go, so let's just go this way. It's gigantic, like this is my hand. And right now we're outside the conservatory. We're right next to the children's garden. I just talked to this lady. She said that the Huntingtons used to go in from this way. This is like where the carriage will bring them to, and then they will enter the building this way. And in the front, she doesn't know, but she said that's a fault line, so they just did a garden in the front of the building, what was, planned to be the front of the building. right in front of the Huntington residence terrace. I'm just so grateful to be right here, right now, and taking a break. And I want to share the history of the Huntington Library with you. The Huntington Library was built back in 1919 by Henry Edwards Huntington and his second wife, Arabella Huntington. Henry was born in Ornamenton, New York, and he started collecting books ever since he was a child. Later on, he went to work for his uncle, Collis P. Huntington. Collis has ties to the Central Pacific and Southern Pacific Railroad companies. And when Henry was working in West Virginia, he met his first wife, Mary Alice Prentice. And they created a family, and the whole family will travel to different places to oversee the expansion of the railroads at that time. And a little bit later, they moved to San Francisco, and Henry came down to Los Angeles to visit the San Gabriel Mission. And he stayed in San Marino, that's where we at right now, at the ranch that belonged to James DeBarth Shore. Around the same time, Henry's uncle passed away, and he inherited somewhere from 12 to $15 million, and that is equivalent to about 300 to $500 million today. After James passed away, Henry decided to buy out the 600 acres of land. He actually moved from San Francisco to Los Angeles without his family. A couple years later, he actually divorced his first wife, Mary Alice, and he married his uncle's widow, Arabella. Both Henry and Arabella, they have an affinity for collecting arts, books, rare manuscripts, and even furniture. So Henry's collection kept growing and growing and growing. And at that time, Henry actually had his collection back in New York. Since Henry and Arabella decided to build the Huntington Library, Henry decided to move the collection from New York to Los Angeles. Actually, at that time, there were over 6 million pieces of items focusing on British and American arts. He opened the library because, of course, he wanted to showcase his collection, and he also wanted to make the library have free access to the scholars so that they can do their research and have educational purposes as well. And this is the history of the Huntington Library. Okay, let's go into the bookstore to just show you around what's inside. They have a lot of cute stuff. Every time I come, I just want to buy everything. Wow. I had a full day. I've been here since 10:30 and it's almost 5 right now. And I'm just so content to be back at my happy place. It's just so gorgeous, all the plants. And I got to see some new parts that I didn't see, like the residents of the Huntingtons back in the day. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I am grateful. And until next time, peace.